Jada Thomas, a singer in the Dallas area, is recovering after being shot in the chest this weekend. Police say it happened after a performance. She's a singer. Thomas was signing autographs after a performance when an audience member pulled out the gun and shot her. That suspect has been identified as Mika Williams. Investigators have not released a motive just yet, but the situation is terrifying for anyone on that stage as a performer. Joining us to talk about it, we have with us Andy Kahn from Crime Stoppers of Houston and performing artist Marcus Jordan. So Marcus, when you heard about this story and you realized that you're on the stage all the time, you could become a target and someone can be angry at you, you never know why, and they could pull a trigger.
Absolutely. This touched my heart in a special way. I'm real big on security. I have my security here with me now. I travel with security for the protection of my family. You just never know what you're going to encounter. As a former law enforcement officer, I understand mental illness real well, CIT, and people are just envious. We're living in perilous times. There's a lot of hatred going on. People are dealing with a lot, so safety is paramount for me. So I'm real big on safety.
And those are two of the biggest issues that you should fear: mental illness and envy, because both of those will push people to the edge.
Absolutely, and in today's time, you just don't know. And with the crime going the way it's going, safety is paramount, and we have to be prepared and we have to stay on guard at all times.
Now, Marcus, you have security here at the,
Yes.
the Factor with you.
Yes.
And so what was it that caused you to say, I need security with me, or were you just thinking ahead?
You always have to think ahead. I'm always thinking forward because you see situations happen. People are sitting at restaurants. People are shooting up churches. People, drive road rage is, at an all-time high in my opinion with gun violence. So I'm always making sure that I'm prepared. I have my family with me, my wife and my kids. So I want to make sure that they're always safe. And even, the people that are around me, I want to make sure that everybody is safe because that's what it's all about, man.
And when you're on that stage, are you kind of looking around, scanning the audience as a former law enforcement officer?
That's just a natural instinct. I'm always watching. I'm always, on guard. You got to stay prepared.
All right, Andy, your thoughts, first of all, on this tragic situation.
First of all, my heart goes out to her because here's someone that's trying to give something back. She's just a singer. She's just signing autographs. I wish I could say this was an anomaly and exactly what you're saying, but this has happened all too often. Go back and look at Selena. You had a disgruntled employee that was obsessed with her. John Lennon, for crying out loud, walking outside. Someone shoots him because they're looking to become famous. You had another singer, Christina Grimmie, and go look her up as well, but very similar. She was signing autographs, 2016, almost eerily like this, and an obsessed person came, shot, and killed her. I don't, and like you were saying, I don't think, the reality is there's deranged people out there, and I don't know what you can do to prevent somebody. And I'll ask you, what would happen if someone came up to you? What would happen? You don't know, do you? No. You don't know.
You don't
because
know.
People are, what are you going to do? Wand everybody that's in there? What are you going to do? If you're signing autographs, you're going to have someone that's going to pat you down for everything?
That could turn into a liability.
Correct. So I feel for these people that are just trying to do their job and perform.
Now, that'll work at a big arena, but not smaller venues.
Exactly.
People would be turned off and they wouldn't go, But when we talk about Jada and being shot in Dallas, how difficult do you think, Andy, because you work with crime victims all the time, how difficult will it be for her to step back on that stage?
That's going to be hard. I mean, Sandra Bullock, an Academy Award-winning actress, was a home invasion in her, and she was hiding in her closet. And she had post-traumatic syndrome for years. So it's going to take a while, and everybody's different, for her to get back out on the stage. And God bless her. I hope she can make it. But we live in perilous times right now, and it's just so sad you can't go sing a song and just sign autographs without wondering if you're going to get shot and killed.
And Marcus, do you think this is reverberating through this entertainment community, or do you think it should if it's not?
For me, I think that it's reverberating, and not only that, again, you have to look at the mindset of individuals. You just don't know. There's jealousy, there's hate, there's envious, and everybody is not happy with your success. Some people are hungry and they want the same thing. So desperate times calls for desperate measures. And when you're hungry and your stomach is touching your back, you'll do whatever you need to fulfill that.
You're a public figure, Isaiah. I mean, when you walk out in the public, I'm sure people come up to you because they recognize you, right? Do you ever flinch, or do you ever wonder when they come up to you?
On TV, I'm going to say no, but in reality, yes. Because we had a guy here at Fox waiting on me a few nights trying to catch me. And so the constable's office ended up arresting him. But that's the reality. You know, when people see you, and this is a person who had mental health issues, but he was waiting on me outside. First time I ever bought a gun. I haven't opened it yet. I don't even know how to shoot it, but I'm gonna do a DIY and figure it out.
It's a weird feeling, isn't it? Knowing that there's people out there that are obsessed with you and they want to do harm to you.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. For those who may be experiencing these anxieties, Andy, what would you tell them?
Well, as a crime victim, she's entitled to, you know, counseling, things of that nature. And you got to talk these things out with somebody, and you got to sit down and have somebody just basically walk you through these situations, because you're going through an awful lot of emotional duress right now.
Absolutely. Marcus, any performances coming up?
Definitely. November the 23rd, I'll be at a 90-minute worship session. All of those things are on my website, Marcus Jordan Music, and my social media handles.
All right. We'll look for you and make sure you have security there.
Most definitely. I don't go nowhere without it.
Still ahead.